You're listening to KORC. This is Dan Crall, and I am at the Corvallis Arts Center downtown. I'm joined today by the marketing manager and graphic designer, Vanessa Smith. How's it going?
I'm doing well, Dan. How are you today?
Doing well. It's been a little bit of time since I've hung out at the Arts Center, so I'm happy to come not only to check out some of the latest displays that you all have in the gallery. I know that as of earlier in February of this year, you have some exciting news about a major development at the Arts Center.
We do. We purchased the building directly next door to our current location. At 700 Southwest Madison, and we purchased 760, the big building next door to us, which is going to allow us to expand our programming, our classes and workshops, and our community engagement.
So for those familiar with the Arts Center, your current location and longtime location is the church at the edge of Central Park.
Yes, it is. It's the church at the edge of Central Park with the big red doors. And believe it or not, the new building is also a historic church, just a different kind.
And if you are in Central Park, you've probably, you can imagine where the building is. It is just to the west, and it is a big kind of cream-colored building.
It is kind of a cream, brownish, tan color. When my sister saw the image of it, her first thought was, it's giving Back to the Future.
And as the marketing manager, graphic designer, you have gotten to move your office into this new location.
I have. There are a couple of us that have moved our offices over here, which is one of the reasons why we needed to do an expansion was, we were very tight on space in the old location. So we are working out of here as of now, but it's not yet open to the public.
Before we conclude today's interview, we should definitely go look around the building. In the meantime, I did want to ask about upcoming programs at the Arts Center. And just as a disclaimer for those of you listening, the Arts Center is one of KORC's underwriters. They are also a pillar of the community, which has a lot of information, resources, things to do for the arts community. And they've been that for a long time in the Corvallis community. But we are here today to catch up on what they have in the upcoming seasons and also this exciting new expansion with acquiring a building that is bigger than their present location in the church at the edge of Central Park. So what is going on throughout March?
As always, we have our second Saturday event. This month is going to be on March 14th. From 1 to 4 p.m. every month. This month is Women's History Month, and we are focusing on a piece or an arts activity that honors a wonderful woman in art history, Helen Frankenthaler.
Tell us about her.
Well, Helen Frankenthaler was an artist, an American artist, abstract expressionist painter, and she was a major contributor to the history of the post-war American painting, and she was very prolific for her time.
All right. Well, what about your Spring Arts Adventures classes?
Okay, thank you for asking. Our Spring Arts Adventures classes are coming up, actually, this month. Classes start March 23rd. We have registration still available for our clay classes for the ages of 12 to 14. 8 through 11 age group for our clay class is already filled up, so we're unfortunately no longer taking registrations for those classes. But we also have a watercolor camp available starting on March 23rd. Which is available, and all of this can be found on our website at theartscenter.net.
And I know that every summer that I've been aware of your activities, you have all kinds of activities for the kids during the summer months.
That's true. So our arts adventures usually kind of focus around spring and summer. So we're getting ready to host the classes for spring this month, and we're getting ready to promote and start getting up on the website all of the fun classes that we have available for our summer arts adventures.
And what are the age groups that can take these classes?
They're usually focused around anywhere between 8 years old to 16 to even up to 18 years old. So youth classes.
And I know that at the website you mentioned your artist meetups. Is that still going on the first Thursday of every month?
It sure is. Yeah, we have our artist meetups that happen every month, the first Thursday. And we also have our monthly figure drawing sessions, which registration is available online through our website. Our next figure drawing session is actually going to be at the Arts Center in the main gallery, and it's on March 10th, and it's from 6 to 8 p.m. We do require registration for these online because they are full figure drawing sessions. So out of respect for the model as well as all of the other artists, it's a good idea to kind of plan ahead. But on our website, we have listed the next 6 sessions, so you can choose one or all of them if you'd like.
Creaky stairs as we descend to the main space. What is the address here again?
The address to the new location is 760 Southwest Madison.
And what was this building used for in the past?
It was originally a historic church. It was a mortuary for quite some time. And as of more recently, it was rented office spaces.
As we walk into the auditorium space, which is carpeted, yet still very vast, and you can hear the echo in the background, there's really some ornate gold and kind of cream-colored ivory paint schemes going on here. Are these going to remain for the Arts Center, or are you thinking you might update the look in here?
The look inside is going to be updated softly. We want to keep a lot of the historic charm of the building to kind of pay homage to the years that it stood in this location.
It's an interesting feeling place.
Well, this big open space here, which was the cathedral of the church, is going to be opened up, and this will become our community art space. So this will be the future home of like the Second Saturday events, our crafting events, as well as our figure drawing sessions and things of that like.
Will things like galas be held here?
They very well could be. Maybe even our next one. We don't know yet. Still in the air.
Well, here we have some side rooms. This one has an old fireplace. Same historic windows.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is actually one of the rooms that is being occupied by a tax staff member. She's getting comfortable now to move in. A lot of these rooms along the side are going to change. I think this is where you're going to see a lot of a majority of the changes that come here. We don't have exactly finalized plans for what's going to be happening. We've been going back and forth with contractors and with our architect to try to lay out the perfect plan, but this new building is going to, not only have the activity space for the community space, it's also going to have artist studios, classrooms, facilities for artists and residents, to come and stay and to work and to have a place to kind of grow their own practices. It's just really exciting to be able to see. It's not really what we're going to be doing here at the Arts Center and how the Arts Center is going to be growing. This is really a growth for Corvallis as a whole and the arts community in this region. So we're very excited to be able to be doing this.
And how did you acquire this building? Did it just come up for sale, or is this some long time, maybe you've had your eye on it?
Actually, it kind of just popped up for us. We'd of course been dreaming about the possibility of someday being able to expand or grow for years. As of recently, a couple of years ago, we brought in a new executive director, and her goal was to try to take those dreams and those hopes that we've had and bring them to a reality. And that's exactly what she's done. She's worked very hard to do all the things that she needs to do in order to make this a reality for us. And this wasn't the first building that we looked at. As a matter of fact, there were a few other buildings that we looked at throughout the city, and it just kind of happened. This one, we just found out in passing from the owner of the building that they're looking to sell. And, we thought, well, we should go at least look at it. Why not? It's right next door. Wouldn't that be perfect? And lo and behold, it really did kind of end up being the perfect one for us, huh?
It's great how that worked out.
Yeah, very serendipitous.
Well, why don't we walk down the hallway? Mm-hmm. There are a number of rooms just outside of this main auditorium space, which I assume will just be used for office space.
Office space, artist studios, classrooms.
We have a restroom, and we have a stairwell here toward the back of the building near the exit. Right
now the building there's a lot of stairs, there's a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of nooks and crannies. It's got the charm of a really old building that has just been kind of reworked and, put together as the years have gone by for what was needed at that moment. So there's a lot of oddities.
Down here in the basement, there's a room with a garage door, and the yellow tinted windows gives a whole interesting feel to the room. Gives it a yellow feel.
Our first thought when we saw this with the garage door is, wow, that would be great for ventilation if we were to have maybe a wood shop or a metal shop or something. So we're going to be able to expand the type of arts activities that we're able to offer and that we're able to kind of incorporate within our walls moving forward.
It sounds like a fun task to reimagine old spaces for new uses.
Absolutely. And keeping the fact that we're now facilitating two historic churches right next to each other, and preserving them in a historic way is really special and is kind of leaning into our legacy.
We are speaking with Vanessa Smith. She is the marketing manager and graphic designer at the Arts Center of Greater Corvallis. If you'd like to look up the Arts Center online, it is theartscenter.net. And the building that we are in is a new acquisition, and they've known as of February that they would be acquiring this building to bring to life and expand their current operations and offerings to the Corvallis community. Do you know what year this building was built?
I believe the building was originally built in 1917. It was a First Congressional Church.
And it became a mortuary over time.
It did. I believe that was in the mid-1930s when it became a mortuary. And I think it remained a mortuary until sometime in the 1970s, possibly 1978, if I recall correctly.
There are some tiles on the wall. I don't know when they would have been put on from the looks of it.
Not too long ago.
It's kind of a hodgepodge of colors. Do you think you'll redo that or keep...
Oh, all of this is going to get redone. Absolutely. Let's turn on the lights.
I have never seen a light switch like that where you press one in, makes the other one go out. And it has what looks like an old company logo. That's certainly a historic light switch. Wow. Well, we are joined by Vanessa Smith, who is the marketing manager and graphic designer for the Arts Center. She has taken some time today to show me around this new building that was acquired. They knew as of early February of this year. And if you would like to find out about upcoming events with the Arts Center, Vanessa can give you the website before we close today.
Yeah, absolutely. Our website is theartscenter.net. And while you're there, if you want to go ahead and sign up for our newsletter, we have a lovely new blog that gets sent out every month by one of our community members, and it's a fantastic way to stay connected.
All right. Well, thanks again for your time today.
Thank you, Dan. Always a pleasure.
You're listening to KORC News, Music, and Civics. Just another disclaimer that the Arts Center of Greater Corvallis is a paying business underwriter of KORC. That interview was recorded on Thursday, March 5th of 2026. The Arts Center is located at 700 Southwest Madison in downtown Corvallis near Central Park, and they just purchased the building next door at 760 Southwest Madison to expand their operations.